Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the economy from Los Angeles. Bill O'Reilly is just getting too big for his britches anymore, and his pal on Wednesday nights, Dennis Miller, used to be brilliant. Now he's just not. Last Wednesday, their anti-New World Order dialogue was particularly dumb.
Public policy polling, PPP. And I'm going to read the questions, and we'll put them on the screen, and Miller is going to comment. Unbelievable. Okay. First question. This is to the American public. Do you believe that a secretive power elite with a globalist agenda is conspiring to eventually rule the world through an authoritarian world government or a new world order, or not? 28% do believe that, and all of them know Glenn Beck. 46% do not believe it. But I love this. 25% of Americans aren't sure.
That's because their brains have been scrubbed by their masters. Listen, everybody thought it was going to be the Bilderberg group. It turns out it's the Bloomberg group. You know what I mean?
The secret society.
They're too involved in our life. Can I believe this? Of course I can believe it. I got bound in the on-deck circle. I can believe anything, for God's sake. At this point, I would take flatulent death robots from space.
Really? Is there anyone out there with an ounce of intelligent interest in current events who doesn't think the big bankers are trying to consolidate world power, as they effectively have done in Europe, just as fast as they can? Does anyone out there think this can possibly be a good thing? Most Europeans no longer feel they have control of their governance, and that is not a good thing. Certainly no American thought the New World Order was a good thing when President Franklin D. Roosevelt informed the American people that Adolf Hitler was behind it in a speech on October 27, 1941.
Hitler had often protested that his plans for conquest do not extend across the Atlantic Ocean, but his submarines and radars prove otherwise. So was the entire design of his new world order. For example, I have in my possession a secret map made in Germany by Hitler's government, by the planners of the new world order.
Perhaps O'Reilly and Miller have not seen this clip. But there are a few politicians who also still think the New World Order is just great.
The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order.
This, as the president pledged to
시가 되면 닥쳐요 조금만 서둘러줄래요 난난난난 knock my door 난난난난 knock my door 가면 되면 내 맘속에 주님 문이 열리죠 누군가 필요해 Someone else 자꾸 상승이네 몰래 몰래 훔쳐보네 난난난난 knock my door 난난난난 knock my door 원하는 너 playboy 내 원하는 나 bad boy 당신이 필요해
Question that something called
필요 없어 거기 어깨라기 진심이면 everything's gonna be okay 어떻게 벌써 끝나봐 잠시만 기다려줄래요 혼자 있을 때 훅 들어와 정신없이 날 흔들어놔 지금 이딴 널 위한 showtime Making your 생색 울리면 빨리 찾아와 줄래 찾아 맞출래 넌 돌아간 잠들어버릴 거야 Come in, come in, come in, baby, take my hand. 머리 열리게 두드려줘. 다시 한번 baby, knock my door. 쉽게
100 years later, the British
굳어있던 내
North
마음이
Africa couldn't most succinctly, however,
아이스크림처럼 녹아버릴
how
테니까
Europe and absolute power.
내 맘이 열리게 두드렸죠. Baby 나나나나나 나나나나나 쉽게 알리지 않을 거야. 내일도 못해도 다시 와줘. 준비하고 기다릴게. Baby 나나나나나 나나나나나 그대로 가서 듣고 싶어.
Competitive blocks of power in the country, not just within the government, but in the media and even the academic community as well. Without the media and the academic community to sound the alarm, the politicians have no hope of standing firm for freedom, for effective self-governance. Harper's Magazine warned the nation in their July 1958 edition. They want to bring about the surrender of the sovereignty and the national independence of the U.S. They want to end national boundaries and racial and ethnic loyalties, supposedly to increase business and ensure world peace. What they strive for would inevitably lead to a dictatorship and loss of freedoms by the people into an all-powerful one-world government. A few years later, Senator Barry Goldwater explained in his autobiography that the Trilateral Commission, well known as a supporter of the transnational aspect of the New World Order, is intended to be the vehicle for multinational consolidation of the commercial and banking interests by seizing control of the political government of the United States. President Clinton's favorite professor, Carol Quigley of Georgetown University, explained the Money Master's agenda in stunning detail. The powers of financial capitalism had another far-reaching aim, nothing less than to create a world system of financial control in private hands, able to dominate the political system of each country and the economy of the world as a whole. This system was to be controlled in a feudalistic fashion by the central banks of the world acting in concert. The growth of financial capitalism made possible a civilization of world economic control and use of this power for the direct benefit of financiers and the indirect injury of all other economic groups. So this didn't happen overnight, but as long as the United States still has its Constitution, we still have a chance to claw self-governance back. But not as long as that government continues to borrow. Unfortunately, Mr. O'Reilly and Mr. Miller seem uninformed about the long history of this New World Order concept. We would love it if they would reconsider their positions. James Warburg, the son of Paul Warburg, the mastermind of the Federal Reserve System, darkly warned the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee of the power of the New World Order push in public testimony given on February 17, 1950. We shall have world government whether or not you like it, by conquest or consent. So I wish I could report that the health of the sovereign nation state worldwide was good, but I can't. Human freedom is under direct attack, and the battle lines are over the sovereignty of the nation state and their independent state money systems. I'm still reporting on the economy from Los Angeles. Good day.